baggage or carry on?
Gold medallion soapbox for Eamon McEnany. It's got more points and miles than it knows what to do with.
Spencer backing in. I mean, come on. I mean, that's shot.
You're exactly right.
That is about as fake a shot as we
get. They got
get.
a call for that? Listen to the Loyola bench.
It's called the Fugazi.
It's called the Fugazi,
yeah,
is right.
Uncle Carmine introduced me to that word many, many years ago.
Look, the officials know it. We're told that the officials are told to watch out for it, but the officials will tell us that is not part of the game. And right there, slam dunk.
Out of bounds play.
Yep.
One of Loyola's signatures.
Spencer, the basketball man, comes up with the layup.
They have done this for many, many years. You go back to guys like Jeff Blanding, Charlie Toomey. They spend an awful lot of time on these three-man out-of-bounds plays off a restart. Every high school team in the country should have 2 or 3 of these put in their... You see the inside, Haywires cuts left-handed. Spencer cuts right-handed. Little defensive confusion. Sirico steps away, a little spot feed. And you capitalize on a defensive bad switch inside. Pretty simple.
Danger time for the Tigers here, down by 4 to Pat Spencer and the Greyhounds. They scored the first goal of the third to pull within 1. It's been all Greyhounds since. Sirico, Drapeau, Spencer now. And credit Savio for winning the battle at the X against the pole. Now they go back to, looks like Berkeley. And it doesn't matter, it's going to be Loyola ball as Duffy goes back to grab it.
Now tempo control is right up their alley. Five-on-five action here with the substitute playing hangman over in front of the Loyola bench.
Spencer sees the slide coming, head always up. What a check by Lowe. That is about it. And then Spencer gets dumped in interference. A mental error by the Tigers. That's the second time today they couldn't let up. I know you want to pop an All-American when you get a chance, but you can't do it when your team has the ball. And I mean that in a good way. When you're playing a guy and you get his dice in you, you want a chance to be physical with him, but you can't. That's why you got to say man, ball, release. So they continue to play defense. Sirico doesn't go for the inside roll. Haywires gets a step, not on Cage, hit a Towson player. Chase and Adams, Goodrich, I mean. White well out of the cage, and the net's wide open. What a play there. Tremendous effort by Gorman, the transfer out of Denver, because the goalie did not have a chance to get back in the cage.
Gorman, the Zen master, goes to yoga about 3 times a week, according to his teammates. Loves to drink the smoothies after class.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How many times a week do you go? 5?
If you walk across that Towson campus and you see all the women go to yoga class, you'd go 3 times a week too, Park.
I'll just go for the smoothies. We got martinis, the green turtle, and smoothies. Quint needs to get back to Baltimore and go to a yoga class tomorrow.
Gorman's a character, man. As you said, Denver transfer, sat out 2013.
Now Drenner. Turned away. Mazza has been held in check. He throws it to 2 teammates. Take your pick.
Charlie Toomey just screaming hands, hands, hands when these midfielders have the ball for Towson, because they're two-handed cradle guys. He wants his defense to absolutely harass the bottom hands.
Towson has had 1 shot this quarter. The good news is it went in. Now Conan through the substitution game.
He's a lefty, Conan.
Being guarded by Mike Kutzer. Got no problem here in Stover all the way up here. He is barking out instructions to his defense. But Drenner gets a step, comes around and scores. Drenner hung up his man and went to work.
I'm super impressed with Drenner's explosive first step. He's not the fastest guy. He's not the quickest guy. in terms of straight line speed, but his ability to get around goal line extended. We saw it last week against Denver, saw it many times throughout the course of the season. He has a sixth sense for turning the corner. Dives, increases his angles, puts his arms out as well to get a better angle with his shot. The junior attackman, psych major, conference player of the year for a good reason.
Shared that with Colin Burke, the fabulous freshman for Andy Copeland's Fairfield club, who Towson defeated in the Colonial Athletic Association title game 4-2 after they played in an 18-11 game earlier in the year. Wow, Savio overruns it though. Begley can't come up with it.
These are big.
These are huge. Gorman has his step. Sirico right behind him. And there's a push.
Smart play.
Was that a push or a LeBron James jump?
It was a little of both. I mean, you get to the ball first, and you feel the pressure on your back. You flop, you're generally going to get it.
There's no embellishment rule in college lacrosse.
No, I mean, look, he's got the inside position. He gets there. He knows it's going to be a tough play for him. So he's kind of waiting on that push call. He feels the pressure.
He looked like an attackman on the crease.
And he down dogs it there when he feels the pressure.
Got to find
that wasn't child's
medium.
pose.
Happy medium. Can't be too big of a flop.
Well, it did. It worked, just like LeBron did last night. Perhaps Kevin Forrester fell for it.
From the bobblehead himself.
Young keeps it in. So Towson now looks to settle it down.